Hey, baby. You gonna join me?
Well, hello and happy Wednesday, everyone. I am here with a panel of stars. Let me move everybody to where I want them to be. I am here with Ron from the Fam Adventures, Denise and Dwayne from Bone Tired Travelers, and I have Vicky from Foodie's Adventures with me. Happy Wednesday, guys, and happy Wednesdays to my my co-hosts. How are you guys doing this week?
Awesome.
Doing good.
Vicky's just so happy to be here. Look at her. She's
I'm on the screen. I'm on the screen.
This is Vicky After Dark.
I love it.
Good
I love
one.
it. Ron, have you recovered from our live last week? Talking a little bit about YouTube live, going
Yes,
live
sir.
on YouTube. I guess.
Yeah, going. I have. I've spent a couple hours. We'll just say a couple hours in it. Learned some more things. New background, as you can tell.
I love that.
Look, they got a grand piano, baby.
Y'all don't pay attention to the garbage in the corner though, okay? It's just right there.
Mars Garbage Day, we understand.
Oh, I love
is.
it. How are
It
you,
really
Denise
is.
and Dwayne?
It really is.
How are you, Denise and Dwayne?
We're good. We're good. He just came up to say hi.
Oh, hello. And I get you back this week for Thirsty Thursday, right? It's a great week. Awesome. I love it. So, funny thing was, Ron and I were going to do another series on our YouTube Live. I actually texted him early this morning, and I said I canceled. I said, I got a lot of stuff to do and prep for actually this Friday, which is my spot on the Dreams in Motion. We'll talk a little bit about that, HH4C. And I just have some other things to do to get ready for Thirsty Thursday. And he said, absolutely no problem. However, this weekend is a big weekend for the cruising community in general. This is the Dreams in Motion Cruise-a-thon for HH4C, Helping Hands for Cruising. I have actually participated in this going on 3 years in a row now with various different co-hosts, various different people. And it has been one of my most fun things to do during the year as far as lives go. Now,
I think my first live was with Jimmy on a HH4C.
Yeah.
And with that, as more creators are going live and we're kind of getting more and more people out of their shells, that list for HH4C has a lot of new creators that haven't really gone live a lot. Now, I know StreamYard is one of those popular softwares to use. There are a few others, Restream and Streamlabs and things like that, but particularly we're going to be talking about StreamYard today. I pay for StreamYard. We lightly touched on StreamYard last week, but I heavily use StreamYard, and I know I've been getting a lot of questions in my comment section and also in my DMs. So I said, let's have a live workshop tonight to kind of get everybody prepped for HH4C. We're going to spend the second half of the show talking about what HH4C is and about the shows, but the first half of the show, we're really going to talk about StreamYard and all of the questions that all of you guys out there have, and also Ron, Vicky, and Denise from Denise from Bone Tired Travelers, all of the questions that they have as well. Now, I am no expert, but I do use StreamYard 4 or 5 times a week, probably 6 times a week, because I also record a podcast in StreamYard too as well. So I am pretty versed, but I am definitely no expert. I learn things every single day. But if there is something that I can learn, that I know, and that I can pass on to you guys to help your live streams and help you guys be a better success, I say, hey, let's do it for an hour and let's have a little live workshop. So,
Good deal. Thank you. We appreciate it.
of course, absolutely. Let's see who's come in for our little live workshop, because this is more than just the 4 amazing faces that you see on the screen. All right, StreamYard, as I'm talking about you, do you want to cooperate tonight, or do you want to be completely white? Okay, all right, here we are. Travels with a PMB has come in first. Says the guru is teaching. I am no guru, but if I can teach something that I already know, I definitely will. Destinations Delight is here. Crystal, I am so glad to see you. And happy Wednesday to you. I'm glad you're here because I am going to be talking about HH4C. I have your email also pinned up in my chat too, like it's here, my chat. Keeping Up with the Griffins is here. Hello, Keeping Up with the Griffins. Welcome in. Hello, Joe Hop. welcome in. And no, I did not forget you. I saw that pop up on my phone, Joe. I did not forget you guys. We got carried away in the back room. I'm sorry. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Somebody else who uses StreamYard multiple times a week. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama is here. Hey, Scott. Welcome in. I was just watching Michael Ann and Roxanne on the TV just a little while ago, right before me. There is Roxanne. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Welcome in. I was live earlier. Hope Scott didn't spill another drink on his computer. No, I'm sorry. We were talking. StreamYard hack number 1, hit the live button. Yeah.
That is important.
That's good.
And actually, too, I don't know if this has been a problem for some people, but when you use StreamYard, you actually go live through StreamYard. So I had somebody the other day tell me that they linked up StreamYard, but then they tried to go live from their studio, and it caused connectivity issues, honestly. So if you're going to use StreamYard, go live through StreamYard. So
Yes.
I actually forget who it was.
If I disappear, we're having weather, and we have Starlink, so you know.
Oh,
just letting you know.
Stay safe.
Y'all keep it over there.
Journeys with June and Brady is here. Hello, Journeys with June and Brady. Welcome in, Aunt June. Zach from Culture say, well, what do we have here? Another live workshop. You know I love it. Mandy Smith is here. Hello, Mandy Smith. Welcome in. Crafting with Love is here. That's a new name. Love to see that. Savage Batman is here. Hello, Gotham President Vicky. I got pushed right to the side. I used to be Gotham President. Now I'm Gotham Co-President, but a really good co-president. Yes, and tonight's live is to help those who are streaming for the first time this weekend for HH4C, for Dreams in Motion, and in general, too, also with StreamYard, if you are not part of the Dreams in Motion. And please ask any questions if you have. This live workshop is for you. What is this? Oh my God, Elisa's Adventures in Cruising became a new member. Thank you so much, Elisa. What do we got for him? Let's give it. Thank you, Elisa. Appreciate that. And Joe Hop has become a member for 2 months. Oh my Lord, the time flies. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Joe. I know you were among one of the very first members of mine, so thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. I appreciate that. Brandon Mitchell, there's a new name. Always love to see new names. How are you, my friend? Who let Ron in here? Who let Ron in? Who? Antoinette at Fun. We are going to watch Antoinette after us. I have us linked up as a reader. We're going to do a raid to my friend Antoinette. Yes, workshop. Yeah. Dwayne is creeping in the background. I saw that. Yes. Yeah. Knifers TV. Hello, Knifers TV says, hi, foodie. Welcome in. Hashtag sausage. No, we're going to leave that for a couple days from now. I love StreamYard. It's awesome. Me too, Joe. You know, I was a little mad at them for doing the whole price hike, but it's very easy for me, and I've gotten really comfortable, and for me, it's easy to use. I know it's not that way for everybody, but for me, it's really easy to use. Let's see. Tuber Chat is here. Word up. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. hope you all having a great Wednesday. Michael Ann, you are so right about that. I've used that method with streams on my StreamYard. Oh, Michael Ann said, I learn a lot by just doing it. Trial and error. Yes, trial and error. I mean, there's so many times when we go live and, you know, we're not muted, but you can't hear us. And we're all like, we can't hear you. And we're like pressing all the buttons. It's technology. It's technology, you know. Sometimes you get a bug in the rug, you know. Scrow's Nest says, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Randy. Welcome in.
Uh-oh.
Let's do the Ron. Oh, now we unfroze.
I didn't know. I thought it was Scott, actually.
It was you. Travel with Josie. Welcome in. Danny probably screenshotted that like 4 times. Like, oh my God. Joe says, my number one tip, always make sure that you're set to go before you hit live. If you are having guests, make sure they know they can cross broadcast to their YouTube channel as well. Yes, we are going to talk about that too. Mickey was doing that actually at the last second before. Kenneth Bird says hi to everyone that is here tonight. Welcome in, Ken. Great to see you. And I did a little question and answer if you were on my side too as well. I am going to just star all of the questions and I'm going to go back to them. Let's see. Joe said, I got a badge from YouTube for being a founding member of this amazing channel.
What?
Thank you very much. Joe says, I only use the free version as I do not have as many guests as the paid version, but I have used the paid version in the past. Yes. Let's see. Hey there, Tuber Chat. I met a ton of awesome folks, and yes, he is one way to connect. Let me tell you, connect and grow with Tuber Chat, connect and grow with Vicky's from Foodies Adventures. I love all the connect and grow channels out there. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, I have gotten all the way down to the bottom, so let's talk about StreamYard, okay? Now, there are 2 different versions of StreamYard. Hello, Marjorie. Welcome in, and good evening to you. The paid version and the free version. Both Denise and myself have the paid version, correct, Denise? You the monthly? And I believe I pay $44.95 a month. Is that the same membership that you're on? The same tier that you're on, and I believe Ron and Vicky are both using the free version. Now there are some limitations in both of them, obviously, because Denise and I are at the top tier, which is like $1,000,000 a year.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But as far as StreamYard goes, when you guys are streaming now, Vicky is going live every day, every weekday, Monday through Friday in the morning. Denise is going live with me every other Thursday, and with Jimmy too when he comes back. And Ron has his monthly Monday mix-up now, which may become more frequent. But as far as StreamYard goes, what roadblocks are you guys running into when you guys are trying to stream or you guys are trying to use StreamYard to your abilities, to your YouTube channel?
Let's go first.
Go ahead, Vicky.
Okay, I was going to say this morning I had a real big roadblock. I found out something that nobody tells you because you don't think about it, but StreamYard seems to be kind of particular about browsers. Didn't know that. I went into Firefox. My camera did not come with me.
And
what browser? I tested it later and found out.
It's like I used Google on my computer, but on my phone I have to use Safari to get on StreamYard. It won't go through Google.
Yes, correct.
Okay,
and on your computer this morning, Vicky, what were you trying to use? What browser were you trying to use when you could not get the camera to go on?
I was in Firefox, and I did not know that. But I've realized that sometimes programs are like that they don't like particular browsers. I should have asked somebody. But you find out the hard way.
That's how you learn.
That's how you learn. That's like
you don't know what you don't know.
It's trial and error. Honestly, when I first got this second computer, which is not a brand new computer, it's a 2011 MacBook. But when I had gotten this, the browser that was suggested to me first was Firefox. I said, I've used Firefox. I love Firefox. I went to go do the first live and it was like, can't connect camera. Like, what do you mean? I did all the permissions. I clicked all the securities. Nothing to the camera. Okay. I Googled it and I figured out that there is a workaround. It's very, very complicated. You got to be like techie like Greg to figure it out. I can't do it and I couldn't do it. So basically, normal people that aren't as techie as others, there's no real way to get your camera to work on StreamYard on Firefox. So I am actually using Google Chrome right now, and it likes Google Chrome on the computer. On the phone, it actually likes Safari if you're using an iPhone, which is very, very weird, so that it is kind of very touchy. But yeah, again, one of those things that a lot of people don't tell you, or it's not really listed anywhere. So if you're going to use Firefox and you plan on using StreamYard, I would probably use Google Chrome if I were you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's definitely a good point, and I don't think a lot of people know that. Carnival Cruise Addict says Firefox. That's like me using AOL. Still, which do I use? They have really good, honestly, they have really good firewalls. Firefox, honestly, I really like Firefox, and I would be using it if I didn't have to use or if I didn't choose to use StreamYard, because I really like it as a browser. But hey,
I agree.
I use my phone at the moment. I'd like to get a Mac at some point, as they have cool speeds. Yes, they do. That's why
I love my Mac. I'll never go back.
Me neither. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts is here on his personal side. Hello. Welcome in. Chris. Jeremy from Hats on a Mission is here. I love that mission. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome in. Let's see. The Traveling Gilberts are here. Hello, the Traveling Gilberts.
Who are
you guys? Use StreamYard, I believe. Gilberts. Oh, this might be interesting to you. Cruising is fun anytime is here. Hello, Cruising is fun anytime. Adventures with Roxanne says, I can't stream, but on one platform. Wait, I can't stream, but on one platform, when I use it, it could stream on 3 or 4 at one time. Interesting. Elaborate a little bit more. Elaborate a little bit more on what you mean. Gulf Coast Granny is here. Hello, Gulf Coast Granny.
Hey, Charlotte.
I do use StreamYard. Do you have any the Gilberts go live every week, so but if you guys have any interesting knowledge to share about StreamYard, Dee Dee, do you have any roadblocks about StreamYard, or do you have any questions for your upcoming live?
It's like you said, you don't know what you don't know. I'm just afraid of the screwing things up. Like present, I want to, if I want to show a video during the broadcast, do I just go to present and already have this pulled up in another window and ready to go, and I just hit present and then go to that video and hit play, or what? That sort of thing.
That's a really, really good question. Now, I will answer this from 2 different angles. Okay, because if you are using the free version, which we found out with Ron, there is actually only one way that you are going to be able to share media, whether it's a picture or whether it's a video. Okay, let's just say this. Okay, so now I am going to share in a free. I'm going to pretend that I have the free version of StreamYard, and if I was going to share a video file, I would have to do it like this. Okay, I would go down to the bottom of my screen. I don't know if you guys can see it on the bottom of your screen. I'm talking to Denise, Vicky, and DeFam, but on the bottom there where you see present, if you were to click present and then share screen or video file, I'm going to share the screen because I have a tab that I can share. But you guys, if you had a video file ready and you knew where it was, you would click video file and you would click share. That is going to bump us all the way over to the side here in 1 second when StreamYard wants to. It's a combination between StreamYard and my internet, so give it a second here. Hello, Ocean to Ocean Travel. Welcome in.
Bruce.
All you, Bruce. Okay, so if I wanted to share on the free version of StreamYard, this is how I would do it. This is actually the intro that I was editing. I was taking Chris and Liz out since I had used this intro before many times for different lives, but this is how you would be able to share, and you see how you can still see all of the panel members and you can still hear all of the panel members. Okay. But of course, this is the only option that you have if you are not paying for StreamYard and you are not the host. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing that. All 4 of us are going to pop back up on the screen now. Okay. Now, if you are paying for StreamYard, Denise, like you are, okay, when you open up the tab that you have for the live and you have a studio just like this, let's say you were hosting just like me, on the side you would see a tab here on the right side of your screen. You would see a tab that said Media Assets. You won't see it right now because I'm the one that's hosting, correct? It will say Video Clips. Once you click Media Assets, it will say, I'm sorry, Overlay. It will say Video Clips. It will say Background. And
I played with some of that today, actually.
Yes. So that, since you pay and you're on the same level as me, you get 100 media assets between all 4 of those choices, right? Now, for me, right, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I have Cruise Talk Live, I have Thirsty Thursday, and I have Match Game, right? I have to use a lot of media assets for that. For instance, here's one.
Okay. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Is that what you say? Can I, would it be here somewhere?
Yeah, you go ahead.
So don't forget to click and subscribe so you get notification when.
Now you see how you couldn't see us, you couldn't hear us, the panelists, right? Because I have this loaded in the side here, and I know that I use that quite frequently. If I had to delete it, I knew where it was on my computer and I can load it back up, but I have it at my disposal, right? Same thing with the backgrounds. I have backgrounds that I use quite frequently, right? I have sounds that I use quite frequently. Here, I'm going to do Denise's favorite sound for everybody.
Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
So weird.
So yeah, but so I have all of those, and I can play any of those at any moment. And that, for someone who pays, Denise, that would be the way that I would choose to share my media. And that's also the same way that I do super chats, right? So any of these right here, where I'm like, Ron, thanks for the super chat. For me, I think share if you're paying, right, and sharing on the and have your media assets set up in the side like that, it kind of bumps up production value a little bit. Right, in a way, right? How you said like, "Hey, Ron," and then the media plays and you don't see anybody else. I'm not saying that you don't get that same effect when it like squishes us all over to the side, but you know, let's just say Vicky goes, "Achoo!" Well, you can hear Vicky go achoo unless I mute her and I see her go, and I'm like, oh no, she's gonna ruin the media, and I'm like,
she's gonna blow,
right? And then I mute her. But so that's kind of like the pros and cons, I guess, of paying versus non-paying. But for you, Denise, as far as your live goes, any of the media, any intros or any separate pieces that you have an idea that you want to play, any pictures or GIFs or GIFs or whatever, I would already have those loaded in.
Okay.
All right. And I can help you on the side, and anything that how you have an idea, I can help you leading up.
Okay.
I have a question.
I have a question. Yeah.
Okay. If you have the free version, which a lot of people are going to start with, you know.
Oh, of course. I would.
Yeah, if you have the free version, you obviously can't save any assets anywhere.
Correct.
So each time that you have a clip, you have to load it from your computer.
Correct. Or you would have to make and what I would do in that scenario, did I mute myself? Oh, what I would do in that scenario is I would make a folder in my computer that was named that particular live stream. So when you went to present it, all you had to do was go to that folder. You know, let's say it was Foodie Time, or it was, you know, Dreams in Motion Foodie Time, HH4C. Then you know all my assets that I need for that show or that presentation are in that folder.
Okay.
Right, because that's all you have. You got to use when you have the free version. You can't fight against yourself. You got to use the assets that are provided, and they're free assets, right? I mean, come on, you're not paying, right? So you got to use the free assets, but use them to the best of your ability that you possibly can, right? Like make the platform work for you, right? Instead of like a sandpaper going against yourself. Like, I hate this.
Michael Ann just said that she has the free version and she has some videos saved in media assets.
Oh, there you go.
So when we were trying this last week, it said you can have up to 4. Now, what they're classifying as the media asset, I don't know, because I only have backdrops loaded. I don't have anything else loaded.
That counts.
So that could be it.
Yep.
That means I can move the piano out.
No, the piano.
We'll come over. We'll bring the truck.
I think the piano is part of the stock one. So anything that you've loaded up is part of that. So any kind of media that you've loaded into StreamYard already, whether it's a still image, whether it's a GIF, or GIF, whether it's a video, an MP4, or anything else like that, they consider that a media asset. So you might be right. You may be correct. You may get four images that you're able to interchange. And if so, I would use that at my disposal. I would probably use them for videos, to be honest with you. I mean, intro, outro, and a super chat or something like that, Let's see here. Ocean to Ocean has come in. Hello, Ocean to Ocean. Welcome in. Joe says the only roadblock that I have is keep forgetting to turn my phone to night. Yeah, because again, when you're going live in your phone, right? StreamYard gives you that option whether you want to go 90 or whether you want to go landscape. And when you click in your phone, go live, you can't mix and match in between. Whatever you click is whatever you click. So then you're doing the and everyone's going, oh my God, Joe is like going upside down and up and around. I did forget about this one. I'm sorry. Scott, how can I make sure that my StreamYard and Instagram are linked correctly? I thought it had worked out for the last Nerd Herd, but apparently not. Okay, so Coca Culture, I believe you had upgraded and you are on the same plan as Denise and I, and that only gives you 2 destinations to stream out to, meaning YouTube, which is one of them, and it could be multiple guests like this one is, and another destination. So if you are linked up to, let's say, your Facebook, that counts as one, and that's probably why your Instagram is not linked up, or up to another social media platform that is Coca Culture. That is probably why it's not working. Otherwise, I don't know, but I would probably try to unlink everything and then link everything back. If that's not the case, if it's just your YouTubes, you should get 2 destinations. And again, the destinations are the social media platforms themselves, not the actual channels, right? I have 4 people streaming out right now. Destination.
Okay.
YouTube. Which actually I found that out by trial and error doing the match game live, because there was a long time that me and Liz were like, when they changed this, because StreamYard changed some things in the background and it went down from, I believe, 4 destinations to 2. Liz, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And we were like, I don't know, or maybe 4 to 3, 4 to 3. And me and Liz were like, I don't know what that's going to do to our guests being able to stream out on their channel for the match games. Well, we found out that it's not the people that are destinations. It's the social media platforms, like X is a destination. Instagram is a destination. Facebook is a destination. YouTube is a destination. Pinterest is a destination. Twitch is a destination. Yes, there are some Twitchers out there. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Gulf Coast Training says, I used StreamYard for 3 years. I just learned how to create banners. I'm no help. Yes, there are some banners too as well. I have a banner for the second half of this show. Alvin is here. Hello, Alvin says, hi, foodies. Welcome in. Welcome. Alvin. Buddy Biggs is here. Hello, Buddy Biggs. Welcome in. Welcome in. Buddy. Talk about somebody that I've watched grow. Buddy, it has been great to watch you grow, my friend, and watch your channel. Linda Toman creates. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. Cruz, what's up, fam? Hello, Cruz. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys are talkative tonight. Ohio Travels with Chris. Hello, Ohio Travels with Chris, says Denise. Cruising Scene. Hello, Gary and Sharon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Jayan and Travels are here. Hello, Jayan and Travels. Welcome in. Welcome in, John and Nancy. Great to see you. You can save some things, just not as many. So I think it is 4. I think Ron had some backgrounds back there, so that was actually hindering from him from saving some of the videos. But yeah, maybe you get 4. That's actually great. A great free version.
I didn't know.
I'm bumping down. I'm going down to the free. No,
No, you're not.
Hello, everyone. I have a question from Pinterest on my Android. Oh, wait. From Pinterest on my Android phone. How can I use a video for YouTube purposes? It works well with the still photo. So you would probably have to do what I do, Dave, for a lot of the match game intros. So you would probably have to screen record and then end up cropping that video. You might get some copyright down the road for reposting, but that would probably be the best way to do it. Like, let's just say when I did Foodie's intro, right, I used some of her videos and I cropped them from an actual video, and I took out the rest of the bottom stuff and I just cropped that 11 seconds or 12 seconds that I wanted to use of that video. So that would be my best guess. Mind Journey is here. Wow, such a good live show. Well, thank you very much. Their Mind Journey. It is a Mind Journey. StreamYard is a Mind Journey. Eesh. Oh my God. ALDY1K. How do I join? You are already joined. If I can see
you are here.
Michael Lance says I have 13 videos, including intros and outros, and 13. Oh my God. Right, I think they hosed you. I think Mike Land might be like grandfathered into like the StreamYard free edition, like way back in the day. Never cancel that, Mike Land. Never cancel that. My dad taught me something about Verizon and doing that. When you get grandfathered in, you stay in. Don't ever upgrade. Don't ever downgrade. Don't ever anything. 13 videos. That's amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
Vicky, try to upload some videos later and let me know how it goes. All right. How about you, Ron? I am down to the bottom. Before we switch this over, you have any trials and tribulations with using StreamYard other than your 4 media assets and not figuring out what media is?
One of the biggest is the ability, and on this end, the confidence that what I'm wanting y'all to see is what you actually see. Being able to test something without everybody seeing it is priceless to me. Denise and I said several times in a private, and it's like, okay, so we can do this, we can do that, but it changes when you go public.
It does.
And we figured that out as well.
You know, nothing is ever going to be perfect, right? We want to test and we want to try these things, right? But at the end of the day, I think if you build your channel from the bottom up and you're a genuine person like the 4 people on this screen, right? I think the people that are going to stick with you through and through are going to stick with you through the and then through like the oh, hey guys, where'd Scott go? Scott, I'm like, I'm pressing everything, and they're like, yeah, I'm working with you, right? All those people are gonna stick through that, right? Through the character, through this screen, right? And I think all of us have built that in a way, and I think that we all kind of wait in this world, right? We all kind of wait for the most perfect time, right? I'm gonna wait for the most perfect time to die, and I'm gonna wait for the most perfect time to send that package out that has been sitting there for the Thirsty Thursday from like October of last year. I'm gonna do it next week, right? I'm waiting for the perfect time, but that perfect time never comes, or we're never perfect. Right. So I think we just have to kind of throw it out there, right? And I think this is perfect with your Monday mix-up, right? You had thought about this for so long, the back and forth, right? Is it the perfect topic? You would talk to me about it, and then you just threw it at the wall. right? And look how many people absolutely love that, and how many people that you had show up to that, right?
Yep.
And hey, you didn't even know if it was going to work because you were like, hey, this is the first time that we've ever gone live. This is the first time we're using StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
And it has nothing to do with the technology. It has to do with that person right there and that person right there. And damn it, I can't. And that person, right? She's the nurse. That one in the catty corner. Dang it. You know? So that's really what it is. I think if we all just wait to be perfect and we all are worried about, Danny D, that showed Najuma. Oh my God, Najuma's going to be so mad at me. Like, hey, StreamYard sucks. And I think Najuma and Danny both understand that. I love StreamYard. Hey, I love StreamYard, but it sucks at the same time. You guys know that. I try to show a comment on Match Game and there's a million people in there and it goes white and I can't even, and then, somebody freezes up and they think it's you. It's just technology, right? And nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's not the same as when you aren't live. Just go live and say test in the job. How many times have we seen that, right? Bill is a perfect one, right? He put test at 2:45 in the morning. And that man has 40 people in there like, Bill, what are you doing, Bill?
I think you should say, pay no attention to the person behind the screen.
Right.
Vicky, you did one last week, didn't you? You did a test and you had 20 people show up.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Bill warned me that would happen too. He said, if you do a test, people will show up.
For some reason, people love tests. You just put test in the title. Test? Ron, we can hear you. Ron, we can hear you.
I didn't mean for that to go across the airway.
You got to use the reverb in the perfect. That was great. That was planned, guys. That was planned.
He did practice.
Michael Ann said, just added a new video yesterday. Oh, look at this. She's almost got like the paid version, guys. I am jealous of that subscription. Just going back up, making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, let me go back down here. And now we got a floppy. Oh, look at this. Em said, I just got home, started a new job yesterday, have my new schedule for the week already. So tomorrow off and working tomorrow off and working tomorrow and Saturday. You're off and you're working. Wow, Em, you are amazing. She's
tomorrow off and working tomorrow and Saturday.
She's just amazing.
That's
everywhere working Friday and Saturday.
Well, congratulations on the new job, Em. That is amazing. I love it.
Congratulations on being in two places at once.
Wait, pondering. Wait, what are you pondering about? About sausages? What?
Honey, are you okay? Blink twice.
Liz, you said that out loud.
Liz?
There we go.
Chris. Oh, he's pondering. Oh. Yeah, see, there's times when things happen like that, and then people never ever let you live it down, and then continuing to play it on live streams all over. Yeah, pondering about it.
Not like Dwayne and
go for
old fashioned.
Go for it. I love it. Even after having to take a break and come back, I still have some bloopers. Yeah, hey, we all have bloopers. And that's kind of what
we do.
Makes it amazing,
That's the fun part.
Let's see. Okay, so I am all the way down to the bottom. So I have gotten all the way to all three of you with some trials and tribulations. And of course, if any of you guys think of any more trials and tribulations about StreamYard, please feel free to reach out, put it in the chat. That goes for any three of you. Yes, Vicky?
I was going to say one other thing I want to mention. Ryan said to me, my biggest problem when I do lives is I get lost in the chat. He told me to go up, to come down. I don't exactly understand what he was saying, but you know how the chat rolls sometimes?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay. So that's the thing. So that's the thing that irritates me right now is I have a hard time controlling the chat rolling back and forth. But that's a really great problem to have though.
Yeah.
I can't complain about that part.
It's a combination between StreamYard and bandwidth, and that's personal bandwidth. And hey, it goes to the computer you have and the memory you have and the actual
Mhm.
stuff that you have on the computer. That also kind of affects it too. But it is also a little bit of StreamYard. So let's see here. Mind Journey says, what's the longest you've streamed? I've heard StreamYard past 10 hours will stop counting towards watch hours after that mark. Also was told YouTube doesn't allow viewing a live and surfing other vids at the same time. Interesting. The longest I've ever streamed was just over 12 hours. That was right when I started this YouTube channel. I was with Eddie Lugo Studios. We were on a Usual Suspects, and we were joking about doing a 12-hour live, and it ended up a 12-hour live. Him and I were the only ones that lasted all 12 hours. There were some people that have came and gone, went to sleep, and actually came back to the live, and we were still there. But I believe
yeah, I think I was at work that night. I kept popping in, and there y'all were.
Yep. I think I got credit for all 13. I was very early on back then. I'm not sure, but I do know that those that try to go past the 24 hours, there are some of the YouTube live streamers that try to do these 48 to 72 hour live streams. You do actually have to stop the live stream at 24 hours and restart it.
Wow.
I don't know if any of the cruisers are going to do that, but if you end up trying to do a longer than 24-hour live, you do have to stop it and restart. That is correct. And that is with StreamYard and also YouTube too. That has nothing to do with just being StreamYard. Let's see. I have multiple devices running with lives and videos, and that is how I ran us out of internet last. Yes, you did. You did. Three days, and she had no internet. I ain't got no bandwidth. No bandwidth. All right. So let's turn this over and let's talk for the last 20-ish minutes, 15-ish minutes about helping hands for cruising and the Dreams in Motion Cruiseathon or Dream in Motion Telethon, YouTube Live-a-thon that most of us are going to be participating in. Denise, you are actually going to be doing it for your very first time alone. I'll be there. But for your very first time, you will be hosting. Yep. This will be my third year participating in Helping Hands for Cruising. This is something that they do twice a year, bi-yearly, to raise money for those who are less fortunate than myself and yourself to go on the wonderful thing that we all love here in the cruising community, and that is cruising, giving the gift of cruising to someone who cannot, whether they are disabled, whether they fortunately incapable and cannot go on a cruise. Now they do have to be, if you do want to nominate somebody, they do have to be someone who has never been on a cruise before. There is a whole process. However, there is a bunch of content creators this weekend, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, that are going to be doing lives to benefit for that. And again, as I was alluding to, Denise, you are one of those. You are doing actually your first live. What time is your live again?
It is 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central.
9 o'clock. Okay. So you're going to be in the morning.
Yep.
What are some of your questions around that? Having to do this for your first time, or having to want to do this for your first time, should I say? Excuse me.
Is it too early to do shots? I mean, it's my bedtime.
At 9 a.m. Hey,
on my nerves.
Bring the mimosas out, girl. Let me just say this for you. This is tomorrow, but hey.
Oh God, not that. That's a great clip. 1P. I don't know. It's like I had asked about the video thing. You know, I want to get the video and be where I can present that during the live stream.
Right.
I need to set up the I don't know if we're going to do PayPal link or they're using a new one this time for the auction with the little ducks. It's Kebble or so. I can't remember the name of it.
Ziffy?
Zeffy. Yeah, Zeffy or something like that. Zeffy. I'm sure Crystal or somebody in here can tell us. Yeah, Zeffy. But anyway, I've got to get all that sort of thing set up. Get the little QR codes because I want to, put it on the backdrop like everybody else does. And I just need to get my yourself together. You know, we just decided this morning,
New road.
go for it. So
Absolutely. Yeah. And I would just say, you know, having those media assets so you're not scrambling, right? Having the background and,
right.
you know, kind of take a look too. If I know that you have watched some of the cruise-a-thons, but in the
Oh, yeah.
past, there have been some funny ones.
Oh, yeah.
If I can probably remember one of the funniest cruise-a-thons for Helping Hands for Cruising, it was probably the the Kurt and Marsha.
The dresses
Bruce
last
and
year.
Cindy and Sea Leg Journeys, Chet and Robin,
That was
where
epic.
it was like the wheel of craziness for an hour and 6 minutes. It was insane. People were dressed up in dresses. People were eating peanut butter pickles, and oh my god. And yes, they did an amazing job at raising. I believe it was like $500 or $600 for Helping Hands for Cruising. So just an amazing thing. And you can see the different creative spaces, right? Obviously, there was 6 wonderful minds that came together for that production, right? But there are ideas out there that you can kind of use, right? Other people have auctioned things off too. That's a great thing. I know that I'm going to be auctioning some special things off too as well for the match game, Helping Hands for Cruising, Dreams in Motion that I have too as well. Other people also do some forms of trivia too as well. I've seen trivia. I've seen a lot of things for Helping Hands for Cruising, and I've seen a lot of different creative, I guess you could say, fundraising hours for all of the creators in the cruising community. Let's see here.
And I'm one of those people. I am not good at asking for money. You know, when my kids were selling Girl Scout cookies or whatever, you know, I'd take the thing to work and throw it on the desk and say, "Anybody want cookies? There you go." I was not a hard seller, and I feel like not a hard sell, but you need to be able to draw people in to make them want to. And I hate it to open their wallet to this cause. You know,
have cookies.
Well,
I want cookies.
I have an orange, chocolate orange.
Yes, I like
cookies.
that.
Wow.
Scotty J Travels is here. Says, whoop, whoop. Hello, Scotty J Travels. Welcome in. Michelle B says, "Hey, y'all, late to the party. Never late to the party. Don't worry. And yes, each channel will have their own Zeffy link. I actually got an email from Crystal earlier with our Zeffy link for the match game and a QR code too as well. So I will be working on making a background and putting it as part of the thumbnail too as well. Let's see here. And that will be for each live too as well. So my Zeffy link won't do anything for Denise's live.
Okay.
Look like we raised the money, but every live will have their own specific Zeffy link. And I believe Crystal actually emailed all of those earlier. Let's see, going back up the chat here, making sure I didn't miss anybody. Now, Ron or Vicky, do you either one of you have a spot in the Helping Hands for Cruising?
I don't have
Dreams in Motion. Excuse me, I almost said cruising. It is a cruising.
It is still. That's the OG.
I don't have one by myself. I'm going to be very fortunate to grab a hold of somebody's coattail and ride that. So yeah.
Denise says me.
Yeah, we're helping Denise.
I have a party, man.
I freaking love y'all. That's great. I love it. Well, Ron, obviously you can definitely be a part. There are a lot of coattails to definitely grab. And again, this is something that they do bi-yearly too as well. So it will be twice a year. So you can definitely hop in on the next one. I have that too down in the little Chiron. If you are creators that were on the fence or are one of those creators that have not signed up yet and are looking to do something super fun and join on an amazing cause this weekend, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, sign up for a spot in Dreams in Motion Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon. Email crystal.partnerships@helpinghandsforcruising.org. I know there are a bunch of time slots still available, or a few time slots still available. So definitely, if you are interested, please reach out to her. You can also reach out to Jen.Cohen, Orange Cone Vlog. Oh, he just popped in. Rock from Orange Cone Vlog, Mr. Executive Director. Or you can reach out to me, and I will definitely scoot you over to the people that can get you on that schedule. It is definitely fun. In the past, I have not only done the match game, we did the match game last year. Oh my God, that was a crazy match game last year. We have even more crazy stuff planned for this week's match game. We have Ross and we have Sean, the president for HH4C and the executive director. That's right. We just climb right up the ladder and we get the highest that we can get. So we got Sean and we got Mr. Ross for the match game. This Dreams in Motion, for the Cruise-a-thon. And I've also done a cruise-a-thon in the past for by myself as well. I believe, Denise, you might have been a part, or Jimmy was a part, or Bill was a part, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't remember, but I just remember
an interesting year.
It has. I just remember auctioning things off, probably taking off my shirt. I don't remember what happened. I think I ate. What did I eat? Stuffing? No, that was Thirsty Thursday.
I don't
remember what I did, but I did something crazy by myself. So that I do not, unfortunately, have a spot by myself this year due to the work scheduling changing. I am going to try to be in the chats as much as possible, hopping through the playlist. The wonderful thing about the Helping Hands for Cruising Dreams-a-thon is there will be a playlist. So if you are just going to be those wonderful, spectacular supporters, come on, StreamYard, work with me. Spectacular supporters every day, 24/7. But if you want to be a supporter and just a watcher, you can follow along on those playlists too as well, and hop in and feel free to donate whenever you would like. We have lives running on the hour, starting Friday night all the way through a Sunday, I believe. So definitely ample time to get in, and also too ample time for learning for those channels too who are just new and coming on the scene. Vicky Foodie's Adventures, she also goes live by herself, but she is just now learning about HH4C within the last month. Ron, within the last couple months of I think you've known about HH4C, but kind of learning a little bit more about kind of what goes on in the last couple months. So, I mean, it's great. It's great to see all of our new, all of the content creators in the cruise creator space kind of pop their head up and kind of start to go live a little bit. We got a little surprise. I don't know if anybody follows the Cam Fam, but the Cam Fam actually went live for their first time last night. Oh my God, such a cute little family, Jess and Mitch and their two little daughters. Oh my God, they were just so adorable and so cute. So it's just nice to see some new faces, right? You kind of feel like you've met these people now a little bit, right? Now I feel like I know Vicky a little bit more from when she was just in the chat. She's like, hey, and I just go, Vicky. But now I know who Vicky is. She's been on the match game, right? I watch her now. You kind of know what's behind that smile. Same thing with Denise, right? I co-host with her every other week, and I've been co-hosting now
way better than you ever wanted to.
I wanted it. So yeah, it's an amazing thing to see most of you now kind of popping up and going live, and we're loving it. And now you're filling our weekdays and weekends with some more exciting shows and mornings. I love it. I love my morning shows. Amy is here. Hello, Amy. Welcome in. A big supporter for HH4C.
Yeah.
Thank you again for the gifts. You are very welcome. don't know who that was. Yes, the Cam Fam. I love them. I love them. It was so awesome. Yes, I will be as much streams as I can this weekend. I know you have a big weekend, and you have been the rock for HH4C as far as the supporter goes. So, Danny, I will try to tag team with you as much as I can. So we will definitely be in contact. Bama is here. It says,
okay, I just learned something.
Bama. Welcome in. It's a great
I didn't know I
community.
could do that.
What did you do?
I just did that. Well,
Do it again.
I did that. Well, I'm trying. So if I click on the comment on the right, and it brings it up over here. Okay, let me try it again. Whee! No, it won't do it now.
Whee!
It gave me
know
it let me do it one time. And it was like, no, you're not the host.
No, you are not
No host for you.
No votes for you.
So that's how you pull up comments, though. You just use this column over here on the right, click on it, and it'll pop up.
That's right. That's right.
Gotcha.
110%. All right. So I think as long as my co-hosts don't have any other questions about StreamYard and or about the Dreams in Motion Helping Hands for Cruise-a-thon, still gonna call it the Cruise-a-thon, Helping Hands Dreams in Motion, I will let everybody bid their farewells and get out of here. Do we have any more any parting questions or parting anythings?
Well,
Monday night.
Yes. Go ahead, Ron. Tell us.
Yeah, Monday night we're doing our live, and we've got a special guest, and it's basically the couple that roped us into this.
Yeah.
If you're not busy, we're going a full hour, so we're going to start at 6, and I'm actually going to test some of the things we talked about last week, Scott. So show up for the train wreck.
I love it. The Monday mix-up, right? Is that what it's called? The Monday mix-up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's who got us into this community to begin with. We were looking at videos on the Valor, and it was like, oh, well, they're kind of cute. You know, they're funny. Haha, they kind of remind me of us. And then we realized, oh, wait, they're on live. We can watch them. And then we realized we can talk to other people in there. This is cool. That was how we landed where I am right now.
I love
Absolutely.
it. I love it.
Exact
They look like a
same
bundle
story.
of fun.
Yep.
They really do. Greg and Felicia, they look like a bundle of fun.
Yep.
Oh, they're a hoot.
That's awesome. And Vicky, yeah. And then where are we going to see a little bit more of Foodie's Vacation tomorrow?
foodie time. It's foodie time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday. Up there connecting and growing for the community. We're having a good time, usually acting pretty silly, so just be prepared. Anything can happen.
We are. I love it. I love it. It's the rush. I'm gonna beat Angie one day. I'm gonna beat Angie over there. She is so dang quick.
She is. You know, it's like she camps.
She runs over that bridge so quick. She's like from the go light together. She's like
right there. She's right
like
there.
Forrest. Boom. Hi y'all. I'm like, dang it. Beat me again, Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw how fast you ran over to that second live this morning, Scott.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
hey.
That was hilarious.
That was
But we
I love
recovered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that proves what you said, Scott, that even though you may jack it up,
it's going to be the best.
Be there.
Yeah.
They may be cracking up, but they'll be there.
It's going to be the best. I can't wait. And Denise, where can they find us tomorrow?
right here.
Home run.
Thursday trivia at 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Batter up.
Do I give away the topic?
Yeah. Of course.
Baseball trivia, guys.
Baseball trivia. Take them out.
Take me out to the ball game. And then I'll be back here Saturday morning at 9 Eastern, 8 Central for Helping Hands for Cruising.
Eastern, 6 a.m. I can.
You're
do that.
bringing breakfast, right?
I can
Sure.
help. I'll bring the flapjacks. Woohoo!
No, baby, biscuits. We do biscuits down here.
They're biscuits down here. Flapjacks. We call them pancakes.
That's a pancake.
And we like maple syrup.
Oh, we love that. Mind Journey to 24/7. Awesome conversation flow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if any of you guys need any more help on StreamYard or or you have questions about doing your helping hands for creating Dreams in Motion-a-thon. Dreams in Motion-a-thon. Feel free to message me or email me or email any one of us too as well. But thank you guys for coming on in. We will redirect to my good friend Antoinette at Fun. We are going to go over and have some fun like Mr. Sausage Guy here. Right on over. Actually,
is
no.
That an overlay?
Let's do it like this. That's an overlay.
Is that an overlay? Okay.
That is an overlay. Yep. Yep. And same thing is, come on, Mr. Come on. No, Sausage Guy, go away. There we go. Oh, he was just on the screen. See, this is the thing with StreamYard. I'm clicking shit and it's not going. There we go. There we go. John Travolta. All right. We love you guys. We will see you later. And thank you to all my amazing, amazing co-hosts for coming
Thanks
up
for
tonight.
doing this, Scott.
Thank y'all.
Love you guys.
Appreciate it.
Love
Bye,
you
y'all.
guys.
Bye.
Crew Stop Live outro because I don't have one for tonight. Bye. Little, I don't know, CC raid or StreamYard live raid, or I don't know, whatever you want to do over to Antoinette's. I'm not doing the buy thing. That's tomorrow. So you guys have to wait for that. But CC raid or raid over to Antoinette. Just let her know we sent you. Bye, guys.